Hi, this is Grace. I am doing SPL number 5, the final SPL for Management Information Systems. I am focusing on question number 3, which is list 3 types of malware, give a well-known example for each type, and briefly describe them. 3 types of computer malware are a virus, a worm, and a Trojan horse. An example of a well-known computer virus is I Love You, also known as Lovebug, where two young Filipino programmers created a virus that when someone clicked on the document, it would send over a text file to everyone in the mailing list, resulting in the computer crashing. And this virus caused over 10 billion in damages and was the most damaging malware event of all time. So right here, I have the focus, the actual file that was sent out. So once they clicked it, it said from John Doe to John Doe, and the subject was I love you, and it says kindly check the attached love letter coming from me. So once they clicked on the attachment, then everything would be crashed. An example of a worm is a Morris worm. The Morris worm was a self-replicating computer program written by Robert Tappan Morris, a student at Cornell University, and it was released by MIT on November 2nd, 1988. It was made to be the size of the internet. So before starting to the new machine, the Morris worm checked if the machine had already been infected and was running a Morris worm process. If a targeted machine had already been infected, the Morris worm would reinfect 1 in 7 times. This made it harder for the worm to be avoided. Fortunately, there was a coding flaw that caused, instead of being the whole internet that was infected, that it caused it to just be a resource-damaging program. This inclined the court to create the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, and Morris was sentenced to 3 years in prison. Lastly, an example of Trojan horse is the Mac Defender, which is one of the latest offenders. They installed a fake antivirus software which allowed the Trojan horse to breach your security and access all users' information. So overall, what we can learn from this is there are many different ways that a different type of malware can be on our computer, and we need to be aware of them. And for example, on my computer, it's called Malwarebytes, which is downloaded to make sure that I don't have any viruses on my computer. And I think that everyone can benefit from that on their personal computer as well. And looking at phishing emails, we need to be aware of. Thank you.